What's up, guys? JK5676 here. I was supposed to do a walkthrough of this game, but it didn't turn out that's how it went. Christmas, I will be getting a video camera, so I'll be getting Black Ops before then. I'll probably be getting New Vegas around that time because, you know, a lot of good games are coming out this year, and it's $60 for every single one. So, and also, you're not going to spend all your money in basically one area. Like, the fourth season, there are 4 different seasons in gaming. There is the Aftermath, which I like to basically call, and that's after all the good games come out. And that is basically winter. Then, because winter is basically Christmas time, January, which is basically New Year's. And if you do New Year's presents, that can count as well. And February, which basically is, all 3 of them are downtime for gaming. There's no other games coming out that time. So, September and October and November are rushed. They all have rushed games and all that. So, here's the thing. I actually have gotten Medal of Honor, and I want to do a review of it at least, because that's what I can only do on this webcam of mine, is reviews so far. So, now anyways, next year I will be doing some videos at Christmas time, if I get a video camera for Christmas, and I will also be getting some other stuff. So, Medal of Honor, what did I find this game is like? Well, first off, here's the story. The story is basically, if you watch the news, that's the story. Like, it's not like one of those stories like Medal of Honor where all we think we know is correct is not correct. And basically just making a brand new war between America and Russia, like back in the Cold War. But, Medal of Honor was pretty good. It was a nice game. The story was basically, you're playing as Tier 1 operatives. And they're basically the go in first, come out last, like the SSC. And it was actually pretty good, like, playing this game. It was really fun. But the part that really made me mad about the story was an asshole in the game. That bald asshole that made it pretty much all started. Like, if you play this game, you know what I mean. But obviously, I can't tell you how it goes, or else I'd ruin it. Now, Medal of Honor, its graphics. Well, I want to move on to graphics, actually. Because the graphics on this are pretty good. I mean, the character models look awesome, their clothes look real, the weapons look real. The all-out areas look exactly real, and they look nice. They look nice. And I mean, amazingly nice. But here's the problem about Medal of Honor's graphics. There are a lot of
welcome, command please.
A lot of kicks. There's a lot of,
the alarm is set to 7 o'clock a.m. The alarm is on.
the graphics is set to is really bad. It just not makes any sense whatsoever. Because basically the graphics are really nice, but it's weird because your gun can become white. It can become white. That's sort of weird. There's fuzziness, a little bit discoloration. Your allies phasing through things, or you, which is a really big problem. And worst off, the graphics, they are amazing, but it just Some explosions are lame and some are cool. You know, that sort of crap. That's what sort of ruins the game. And there are so many graphics, bugs and problems and issues with the graphics that it's sort of hard not to notice, because you're trying to play it and you're noticing this shit and you're like, you know, dude, this is not very fun, it's not very cool. I don't really like it like this. And many other people don't like it either, because the graphics is what sort of makes a game nowadays. And this had awesome graphics. There were some kicks and bad things. Now let me go on the gameplay. The gameplay was really awesome. It was really fun. I do love the gameplay on this game. But here's the problem. The gameplay of this game was sometimes retarded. Because let's say you're low on mags and you have like maybe 3 to 4 more mags left, in which you have in your bag of ammo. Well, in this game, you can ask for your buddies for some ammo, but here's the problem. The problem is that sometimes they won't give you ammunition because you have too much, or you still have a lot left. You know, that sort of thing is really effing stupid, and that what really screws up the game. It's just so retarded, it just does not make any sense. The gameplay also has a really crappy part about the marker, and sometimes stealth is put way too much into stealth. Like, for example, it's Metal Gear Solid stealth. Like, you kill a guy, the entire base is on alert, or you lose the mission because you weren't supposed to kill that guy. But on this game, it lets you kill basically whoever you want. But let's say you had to sneak past a bunch of guys and go through this room and place a beacon on a truck. Well, you could probably just say fuck that and shoot them, correct? Well, guess what? If you shoot them, they all of a sudden know you're there. Now, that's retarded. I'd never seen a game like that whatsoever. Now, Medal of Honor, there are parts where you do feel special in that sort of way, and that's really cool how you do feel special. Because when you play as Neptune, the AFO Neptune, you actually get to have more armor. So you can take, it's like being a Spartan from Halo, and you're taking like all these hits, and it's really good because their missions are somewhat a little hard, and you need that extra armor to do it. Then there is the Wolf Pack that has the ATVs. That's pretty fun. It's really fun to ride an ATV into a war zone. That's really fun. That's almost like the Skidoo from Modern Warfare 2, if only they would have kept it for an entire mission. And then there is the Marines, who have way more grenades than anyone else. I'm serious. It's ridiculous how many grenades that you can carry. And then there's the chopper gun. Playing as a chopper gunner, but that's not a very, very special thing. That's just basically, you know, average almost, because there's no super special moves that you get to do. You're not a soldier, and there's no real difference between them, except that you're in a helicopter shooting people. You know, that's basically the only difference. So I did love the characters. I did love the ending. It was a very nice ending. Do I think there will be a sequel? I do believe so, because this game was amazing, and the way it ended, it seemed like it was going to be a sequel. I want it to be a sequel, even if the sequel will be a bunch of lies, instead of maybe half of this being pretty much true. But you know, Medal of Honor has actually the decency to still not lie, because all their games are pretty much 100% true. Well, not all of them. Pretty much half of them are real, half of them are true, half of them aren't. And that's the part that I really like. I actually like it. Medal of Honor, it was really good. I do love this game. It was really a spectacular, fun game. But the story was so short, the campaign was so short, it basically, you can finish it in one night and just move on to multiplayer. So it seemed like it was a Battlefield Bad Company move, even though DICE even helped them. This new developer here is called Danger Close. And these guys helped one another into making this. Now this game isn't necessarily bad, because all they did was focus on multiplayer. It's just really lacking compared to Medal of Honor, the older ones. Because the older ones were all about campaign, and there wasn't really such a thing as multiplayer. Well, there is, but you know what I mean. So I don't really hate this game, but I do wish there were some parts that they would have fixed. Alright, so Medal of Honor. Multiplayer was really good, I do have to say that though. Although there is some things I wish that they would... well, there isn't some parts I really hate. It's just, some part... It's just, I can't really even say it, but it's a really good multiplayer. If you love Battlefield Bad Company's multiplayer, 1 or 2, you're gonna love this game. Because this game was pretty freaking fun to play. And on top of that, if you have a PS3, you're able to get the first Medal of Honor. Right up there, as you can see, right up there, Medal of Honor Frontlines. You could actually get that up there and play it. You can either play that or that. Either way, you're basically comparing the old one to the newer one. And I love Medal of Honor. It was no one basically may know this, but Call of Duty was basically the first game I ever played. Yeah, it was actually the first game I ever played, and it was fun as hell. Now, Call of Duty is really changing, and it's really cool. At the same time, it's sort of stupid, because Modern Warfare 2 sucks. Black Ops looks awesome. Call of Duty World at War was pretty good, and Call of Duty 4 was just epic. So, I don't know what to expect from Black Ops. I will try to get it. I need to get some more money, you know, that sort of crap. It's basically not because I have no money. I do have some money, but it's hard to get it. You guys all know that. $60 for a game, it's crazy. So, that's Medal of Honor, my review. I give it at least a 7.7. Because, you know, it's the graphics that sort of lack in some places. The multiplayer is epically fun. And the story was actually pretty well written. The only problem is that it should have been longer. The story should have been longer, like the older games. Because the older games were like 20 levels. Or 30 levels. And this one was like 8 to at least 10. And also, it just makes you feel like you basically accomplish absolutely nothing when you finish this game. So, JK5676. I'll see you guys next time at Black Ops.